Good morning, dear students. This is Ashwani Gupta, your maths teacher. In the last class, we had studied about rational numbers, the properties on it, and we also discussed the exercise 1.1 from NCERT book. I have explained you all the questions from there, and if you still have any doubt, you can ask me on my personal number. Some of you have done the work very nicely and I appreciate that. But some of you have not taken it seriously and have done it not in a proper manner. So I would suggest you to understand the seriousness of this lectures and complete your work accordingly. In this class today, we are going to see the next topic, that is exercise 1.2 of rational numbers. That is representation of rational number on a number line. So moving to the topic, that is representation of a rational number on number line. You know that how to represent natural numbers on number line. Simply you put 1, 2, 3 and so on the number line. The whole numbers including with 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on the number line. You know this and you know how to represent it on the number line. Now coming to the integers, 0, 1, 2, all the natural numbers with the whole numbers and the negatives of those numbers. That is represented on the number line, 1 to infinity and minus 1 to infinity. Right? Sorry, 0 to infinity and 0 to minus infinity. Now today what we are going to see is the rational number on number line. Right? What is the rational number? Any number that is form of p by q, that is 4 by 9 numerator upon denominator, where denominator is not equals to what? 0. So let's take an example now. Suppose this is our rational number. How are we going to represent it on the number line? Since what is it? Positive or negative rational number? Since there is no negative sign over here, neither in numerator nor in denominator, so it is a positive rational number. That means the rational number will be on the right side of the number line, right? From the 0, it will be on the right side of the number line. And if it is a negative rational number, it will be on the left side of the number line. So what are we going to see now? 4 by 9. What we have to do is, first we have to compare whether numerator is greater than or smaller than denominator. That means here what is the condition? That is denominator is greater than the numerator. That means it is a proper fraction. We don't have to convert it into a mixed fraction, or we don't have to do anything else. Since it is a proper fraction, this can be easily represented on the number line. Suppose if it is not in a proper fraction, that is suppose it is in that numerator part is greater than the denominator part. We'll see that condition after this. Okay. So here we have to see that denominator is 9. What are we going to do that? What are we going to do that is, we are going to see that 4 by 9 is greater than or can you tell me that is greater than or smaller than 1? I hope you know this, that it is smaller than 1, right? It is smaller than 1. It is smaller than 1. That means अगर ये हमारा न्यूमरेटर बड़ा होगा तो ऑब्वियसली वो 1 से उसकी जो वैल्यू होगी वो क्या होगी? 1 से बड़ी होगी, राइट? तो लेकिन यहाँ पर हमारा क्या है? न्यूमरेटर हमारा छोटा है, तो हमारी जो वैल्यू आएगी, ये जो 4 by 9 को जब हम डिवाइड करेंगे तो क्या आएगा हमारे पास? यू नो दैट 9, I hope you know this. See, this is 0, right? We are putting here 0, so it is right like this 0.4. So obviously it is less than 1. So ये जो हमारा नंबर होगा कहाँ लाई करेगा? 0 और 1 के बीच में लाई करेगा. अब हम इसको कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे नंबर लाइन पे? हमें देखना है कि डिनोमिनेटर में कितना है हमारा 9. तो हमें पता चल गया कि हमें ये हमारा जो नंबर है वो किसके बीच में आएगा? 0 और 1 के बीच में आएगा. तो अब हम 0 और 1 के बीच में इस नंबर लाइन को 9 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे. 9 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे. कैसे करेंगे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You can check here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We got 9 parts, right? Now, since this is 9 parts, so what is this part now? We can write it as 1 by 9, 2 by 9, 3 by 9, 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 6 by 9, 7 by 9, 8 by 9, and this is what this is 9 by 9, that is equals to same thing, 1, right? So what we did, we just checked the denominator part. Since it is a proper fraction, so we know that the value will lies between 0 to 1 only, and after that we got that mark. So we checked for the denominator. According to the denominator, we divided the number line between these 0 to 1 numbers, right, in the equally 9 parts. Understood? And we have given the names to this. Now what we wanted 4 by 9. We wanted 4 by 9. This is 1 by 9, 2 by 9, and this is 4 by 9. So where is the rational number now? 4 by 9. So this is the rational number 4 by 9 is represented on the number line like this. So this is the place where the 4 by 9 lies between 0 to 1. Understood? Now we are going for the next part. We'll see this was a proper fraction. Now we'll see the improper fraction. Improper fraction, that is 11 by 3, where numerator is what? Greater than denominator. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are first going to convert it into the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, I hope all of you know that is 11 by 3. 11 by 3 we can get like this. So how can we write this 11 by 3 as? We can write it as 3 whole 2 by 3. Right? This is the whole part and this is the fractional part. That can also be written as 3 plus 2 by 3. Right? This is the whole part and this is the fractional part. This is मतलब इसका क्या मतलब है? ये 3 है और 3 से 2 by 3 ज्यादा है. 3 से 3 और 2 by 3 और उसमें ऐड करेंगे. Right? तो obviously so this is the whole part and this is the fractional part. So how are we going to write? Now we understood that this 11 by 3 will lie not between 0 to 1. It will lie beyond 3 and between 4. Like, understood? ये तीन पूरा और 3 से थोड़ा सा ज्यादा, that is 2 by 3, right? So it will lie between 3 to 4. So how we are going to represent, since it is a positive rational number, so we'll take the positive side. This is 1, this is 2, this is your 3, and this is your 4. So we have divided our number line like this, and here it will be -1, -2, and so on, likewise. So what we have to look for, that is the denominator part, the fractional part. 3 तो हो गया, 3 से ज्यादा, right? तो इसको denominator part कितना है हमारा 3. तो इस 3 और 4 के बीच में कितने पार्ट में हम डिवाइड करेंगे? 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे, 3 इक्वल पार्ट्स में, like 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. Understood? So this will be given as 1 by 3. This will be given as 2 by 3. So this number can be represented like this is 3 and this 2 by 3. 3 plus 2 by 3. 3 और 3 से ज्यादा. तो हमारा जो ये 11 by 3 नंबर है वो कहाँ लाई कर रहा है हमारी नंबर लाइन पे? यहाँ पर. This is what? 11 by 3 या फिर 3 whole 2 by 3. Right? This is 3 whole 2 by 3. This is the number on the number line. I hope now you have understood. What you have to do simply is that you have to first check for the numerator and denominator comparison. You have to compare. If it is numerator is lesser than denominator, then you have to simply divide according to the numerator. According to the denominator, you will get to know that the number will lie between 0 to 1. Obviously, because it is less than, the numerator is less than denominator, so you have to divide according to the denominator part, and you have to take numerators that much division, right? और इसी तरह आपको अगर इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है तो उसको पहले आपको मिक्स्ड फ्रैक्शन में चेंज करना है, और होल पार्ट से ज़्यादा होगा वो ऑब्वियसली, तो फ्रैक्शन पार्ट का हम डिनोमिनेटर चेक करेंगे. डिनोमिनेटर के अकॉर्डिंग हम उस फ्रैक्शन डिनोमिनेटर के अकॉर्डिंग हम होल नंबर को डिवाइड करेंगे और उस सेक्शन पे हम उसका नंबर्स लिख देंगे. उसके बाद हमें जितना डिवीजन चाहिए उतना डिवीजन हम लेंगे. यहाँ पे 3 प्लस 2 by 3 चाहिए था, 3 पूरा और 2 by 3 और उससे थोड़ा सा उसमें ऐड करना था, राइट? तो इट बिकेम 3 whole 2 by 3, that is 11 by 3. 11 by 3 can be represented like this on the number line. Now coming to the next question, taking a negative rational number. How we are going to see here, this is also a negative rational, this is a negative rational number and it is an improper fraction, right? So how we are going to represent it here? First we are going to do this part. We have to convert it into the mixed fraction. So what it is 2 whole 2 by 3 with the negative sign, minus 2 whole 2 by 3, right? Understood? Now this also can be represented as minus 2 plus minus 2 by 3. I hope you know this thing, right? When you solve this, you will get this only. So here we have the negative rational number. Understood? So where it will come? It will come obviously on the left side of the number line. So it is 1, it is 2, it is 2, it is 2, right? Now we have to check for the denominator part. What is it? 3. We have to divide 2 and then it will be more than 2, this number will lie between 2 and 3, right? So it will be ahead of 2. So we'll divide. Denominator part will check for 3. The denominator is 3. So between 2 to 3, what we'll do? We'll divide it in equal parts, 1 and 2. That is 1 and 2 and 3, right? Now we'll give this a name, that is 1 by 3. This is 2 by 3, right? This all are in negatives. These all are in negatives here also. So this is minus 2. The whole part is minus 2 and minus 2 से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा, that is minus 2 by 3. So here it is. So here it is, right? You can give a circle, you can give a mark to it. And what is it? It is minus 8 by 3. What is this number? Minus 8 by 3, right? I guess you have understood now how you have to proceed. If it is a proper fraction, then you have to check for the denominator, and you will know where it will lie between. So in that case, you have to equally divide the space, and accordingly you have to mark the number on the number line. And same thing is in the improper fraction also. Only part is different, that you have to convert it into first mixed fraction, and then the same procedure you have to follow. You have to take the whole part and a little bit more than the whole part. I hope now this is clear to you. So with this we have completed this topic, that is representation of the rational number on the number line. Now our next topic is rational numbers between two rational number. इसका क्या मतलब है कि हमें दो rational numbers के बीच में n number of rational numbers find out करने हैं. Before doing that, there's a note that there are infinite rational numbers between two rational numbers. मतलब किसी भी दो rational numbers के बीच में हम countless rational numbers निकाल सकते हैं. Countless क्यों कह रही हूँ मैं अभी बताऊंगी आगे. तो कैसे हम निकालेंगे? Before that we'll see one example of simple example like 1 to 5. Can you tell me ये this is a two number. This is two integer or whole number, whatever you say, and you have to find the numbers between them. So obviously it is very easy. 2, 3, 4. Likewise, you have to do this in the rational numbers. If a number is given as 1 by 2 and another number is given as 3 by 4, so you have to find n number of rational numbers between these two numbers. N number of rational numbers between these two numbers. So we are going to see that how can we do that. There are n number of methods for doing this also, but we'll go for the mean method, and I'll tell you why are we using mean method, and in what cases we can use a mean method. Mean method is nothing but we can simply add two numbers and divide it by 2. We get the mean. Mean is what? बीच में, right? दो नंबर्स के बीच का नंबर हमें जब निकालना होता है तो हम कैसे निकालते हैं? दोनों नंबर्स को ऐड करके और क्या करते हैं, उसको 2 से डिवाइड कर देते हैं. तो वो हमें क्या देता है? उसके बीच का नंबर देता है. जैसे कि इस केस में क्या है, अगर हमें निकालना है n यहाँ क्या है, n कितने रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने हैं. अगर हमें n यहाँ पर 1 निकालना है, मतलब एक रैशनल नंबर 1 by 2 और 3 by 4 के बीच में कितना रैशनल नंबर निकालना है? एक नंबर निकालना है. तो कैसे निकालेंगे? मीन मेथड से निकाल लेंगे हम. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 upon 2, right? So what it will be? It will become like we'll take the LCM on LCM of the numerator part. What it will be? 4, and this will be what? 2 plus 3, right? 5/4/2, that is 5/4/2, and it is equals to 5/8, right? तो 1/2 और 3/4 के बीच में जो रैशनल नंबर है वो क्या है? 5/8. Understood? This is the one rational number. This is one rational number we have found out between 1/2 and 3/4. Between two rational numbers we have found out one rational number. Now suppose if n is 5, n क्या है हमारा? 5 है. n क्या है हमारा? 5 है. या n क्या है हमारा? 2 है. ये मीन मेथड हम कब लगाएंगे? जब हमारा n क्या हो? 5 हो या 5 से कम हो, मतलब 1 हो, 2 हो या 3 हो या 4 हो या 5 हो. तो हम क्या करेंगे? सपोज करो हमारा n क्या है? 2 है. n क्या है हमारा? 2 है. तो हमें 1/2 और 3/4 के बीच में क्या करना है? दो रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने हैं. तो कैसे निकालेंगे 1/2 और 3/4 के बीच में? इन दोनों के बीच में एक रैशनल नंबर्स निकाल देंगे तो हमारा दो रैशनल नंबर्स हो जाएगा. इन दो के बीच में निकाल देंगे तो हमारा तीन रैशनल नंबर्स हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टूड? गेटिंग दैट? लाइकवाइज वी हैव टू डू. आई विल शो यू हियर. 1/2 प्लस 5/8 is equals to what? We'll take the divide by 2. We'll take the LCM of the numerator part. What it will be? It will be here I'll do here, wait, yeah, it will be what? 2, and it will be 8. This is what? 4 plus 5, right? 9/8/2, that is what? 9/16, right? So 1/2 और 3/4 के बीच में हमने दो रैशनल नंबर्स निकाल दिए. कौन कौन से? एक 5/8 निकाला और एक क्या निकाला? 9/16 निकाला, राइट? 9/16 निकाला. In the same way, these are the two numbers between these two rational numbers. Our original number was this, right? 1/2 and 3/4, and we have found out two rational numbers between this. अगर इसी तरह हमें तीन रैशनल नंबर्स निकालना हो इन दो नंबर्स के बीच में तो क्या करेंगे? इन दो के बीच में एक निकाल देंगे तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, राइट? अंडरस्टूड? अगर 4 निकालना हो तो क्या करेंगे? फिर इन दोनों के बीच में निकाल देंगे तो एक रैशनल नंबर यहाँ आ जाएगा. दैट्स वाई उस दो नंबर्स के बीच में निकाल देंगे तो फिर एक नंबर आ जाएगा. दैट्स वाई आई टोल्ड कि between two rational numbers there are infinite rational numbers you can find out, and it is always true. I hope you are getting this. Till up to 5 you can do this process. Up to 5 you can do to n number of when you have to find n number of rational numbers between two rational numbers, you can apply this method, but it becomes tedious. That's why we go for the another method, and the other method goes like, सपोज करो हमें 1/2 और 3/4 के बीच में ही कितने रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने हैं? n is equals to 5. We can say that हमें 5 रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने हैं. We can go by the mean method. As I have told you, you have to take you have to add the numbers and you have to divide it by 2 and you can get it, right? Now the another method for finding finding 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers is as follows. You have to see it carefully that what we have to do, we have to make this denominator equal. We have to make this denominator equal. मतलब we have to multiply this rational number by such a number that the denominator of the both number becomes same, and we have to maintain the distance between the numerators as such that we can accommodate 5 rational numbers in between that. Okay, like this is 1/2. We have to accommodate 5 rational numbers over here. So we have to find 5 rational numbers over here. So how we are going to do that is we simply multiply 1/2. 1/2 को हम किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दें? 12 से कर दें. सपोज करो हम 1/2 को 12 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दें और यहाँ पे क्या करें? यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? 12/24, राइट? तो हमें क्या बनाना है? डिनोमिनेटर को सेम बनाना है, राइट? तो इस यहाँ पे क्या किस चीज से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे ताकि जो है डिनोमिनेटर 24 हो जाए? दैट इज वी विल मल्टीप्लाई बाई 6, राइट? तो इट विल बिकम 18/24. We have to do the multiplication. We have to do in both the things, right? Numerator and denominator. So it has become 18/24 and it has become 12/24. Since our denominator is same and we have enough space between these two numbers that we can get 5 rational numbers between them. Understood? So what it is? 12/24 and this is what? 18/24. We have to accommodate 5 rational numbers. तो आप बताओगे क्या क्या होगा rational numbers यहाँ पर? एक हो जाएगा 13/24, दूसरा हो जाएगा 14/24, तीसरा हो जाएगा 15/24, चौथा 16/24 और पांचवा क्या हो जाएगा? 17/24. Understood? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So with these 5 rational numbers, we have accommodated between what? 12 by 24 and 18 by 24. That is what? 12 by 24 is what? 1 by 2 only. And 18 by 24 is what? 3 by 4. You can see that 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24. And this is what? 12 is 12, 12 2s are 24. Understood? So I hope this method is also clear to you. We'll go for the another thing, right? This is the only 5. Nah? I have told you can go by mean method also, and you can go by this method also. But for the n, when n is larger, we have to follow this method only. You cannot go by mean method because it becomes tedious. Understood? Suppose n is 20, n is 10. First we'll take n is equals to 10. So how we are going to do this question now, when we have to find 10 rational numbers between these two numbers. So what are we going to do? We are going to do, we'll write 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. अब क्या करना है हमें? 10 रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने. ये हमने कितने निकाले थे? 5 निकाले थे. अब हमें 10 रैशनल नंबर्स निकालने बिटवीन 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. What are we going to do? We are going to multiply this rational number by 40. Okay. And this rational number by 40. Okay, so what it will become? It will become 40 upon 80, right? It will be multiplied in both the numerators and denominators. And here we have to make the denominator same. So 4 will be multiplied by 20, then only it will become 80, right? So here also it will be multiplied by 20. So what it will become? 60. 40 upon 80 and 60 upon 80. Denominator is same and numerator we have the enough space that we can get 10 rational numbers. We can get 20 rational numbers between these two numbers, but we want only 10 rational numbers. तो ऐसा तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हमने ज़्यादा निकाल लिया तो आंसर गलत हो गया. हमने ज़्यादा निकाल लिया, हमें जितना चाहिए हम उसमें से उतना ले लेंगे. कैसे ले लेंगे? 40 upon 80 here we'll write, and here we'll write 60 upon 80, and we want only 10 rational numbers. So you can write 41 upon 80 or 43 upon 80, or you can say 45 upon 80, like that. 46 upon 80, okay, then 47 upon 80, or 47 upon 80, or 49 upon 80, right? Then you can say 50 upon 80, we'll take it as 50 upon 80, then 51 upon 80, any numbers, you can write any numbers, okay, in between these two numbers. So 51 upon 80, then 52 upon 80, how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, right? So you can write 57 upon 80 and then 60 upon 80. Understood? So this is the answer. So how we did? We wanted the rational numbers 20, n was 20, n was 10, and we wanted to find 10 rational numbers between 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. What we did? We just increased the, we made the denominators same, and we just increased the space between these two rational numbers so that we can get 10 rational numbers. We can find out 10 rational numbers in that. Okay, so this was the thing. सपोज करो इसी में मुझे n इज इक्वल्स टू 100 निकालना था. अगर मुझे 100 रैशनल नंबर्स चाहिए होता 1 by 2 और 3 by 4 के बीच में, तो कैसे निकालते? सेम थिंग. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? we have to multiply this rational number. So here we have to find what I have told. We have to find n is equals when n is given as 100. तो क्या करना है? हमें ऐसे नंबर से हमें इस रैशनल नंबर्स को मल्टीप्लाई करने हैं कि हमें इसके बीच में कितने का डिफरेंस, एटलीस्ट कितने का डिफरेंस मिले? 100. अगर 10-12 ज़्यादा मिलते हैं तो उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है, हमें बस जितना चाहिए हम उतना उसमें से ले सकते हैं, राइट? तो आप सो करके देखिए कितना आएगा. अगर हम इसमें किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर दें? हम इसमें अगर मल्टीप्लाई कर दें, अगर हम इसमें मल्टीप्लाई कर दें 120 से, ओके, तो ये क्या हो गया? 120 अपॉन नॉट 120, आई गेस वी शुड मल्टीप्लाई बाई 240. ओके, यू कैन चेक इट. आप 120 से करके देखना आप आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है? आई विल गो बाई 240. जब हम इसमें 240 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे इट विल बिकम 240, एंड हियर इट विल बिकम 480. ओके, एंड हियर किस चीज़ से किससे मल्टीप्लाई करें हम ताकि यहाँ पे 480 आए? Here we'll multiply it by 120. So here we'll get what? 360, and here we'll get 480. Okay, 480. now you can see the denominator has become same, and we have enough distance, we have enough numbers, that is 120 numbers we can accommodate between these two rational numbers, that is 240 upon 480 और यहाँ पर क्या है डॉट 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 वी कैन से एंड अप टू 360 अपॉन 480। तो आपको यहाँ पे 100 रैशनल नंबर्स, आपको 100 रैशनल नंबर्स लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप सिंपली 10-20 नंबर्स लिख करके डॉट डॉट कर सकते हो और वो उतना अंडरस्टूड है कि वो 100 रैशनल नंबर्स तक आएगा। ठीक है, 240 से 360 तक 100 रैशनल नंबर्स आ जाएंगे आपके। जैसे आप कह लो 245 अपॉन 480, 260 अपॉन 480, 265 अपॉन 480, 271 upon 480 and so on up to where? Up to 360 upon 480. 100 rational numbers will come like this only. Okay. I hope now this concept is clear to you, that how you can find n rational numbers between given two rational numbers. So moving to the another part, we have some questions. I have taken it from your textbook itself. Now this is the question is given as 5 rational numbers which are greater than -3. Now you will say कि ma'am this is not a rational number, but dear students, this is a rational number, right? Because this can be represented as 3/1. Okay, -3/1. So this is a rational number. You have to find 5 rational numbers which are greater than -3/1. आपको 5 ऐसे rational numbers बताने हैं जो कि -3/1 से क्या है, greater हैं। तो ठीक है, हम क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या हम इस -3 को हम किस तरह लिख सकते हैं? क्या ऐसे लिख सकते हैं -3 को, यू कैन से दैट -12 अपॉन 4। इसको जब हम सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, विल गेट दिस, राइट? विल गेट दिस थिंग ओनली। सो वी कैन राइट -3 इज इक्वल टू -12/4। अंडरस्टूड? सो दिस हैज बिकम वन रैशनल नंबर। नाउ अब ये -12/4 -3 ही है। इसी रैशनल नंबर से हमें क्या करना है, इसी रैशनल नंबर से 5 रैशनल नंबर, ऐसे रैशनल नंबर लिख रहे हैं जो कि क्या हो, इससे ग्रेटर हो। इससे क्या हो, ग्रेटर हो। ग्रेटर मतलब क्या होगा? ग्रेटर नंबर्स बताइए आप, क्या होगा? -11/4, -10/4, -9/4, -8/4, -7/4, राइट? 1 2 3 4 5। समझ में आ रही है बात आपको? ऑन नंबर लाइन 0 1 2 3 when it becomes negative, नंबर्स बढ़ते जाते हैं लेकिन उसकी वैल्यू क्या होती है, नेगेटिव साइन के साथ घटती जाती है, राइट? तो ये -12/4 -11/4 से छोटा हो गया, राइट? तो -11/4, -10/4, 9/4, 8/4 एंड -7/4, these numbers will be greater than what? -12/4. Understood? -3 was written as like this because we wanted in the form of rational numbers. और अदर वे यू कुड हैव डन दैट कि -3/1 लेकर के आप कर सकते थे, और द सेम मेथड यू कुड हैव अप्लाइड लाइक -3/1 को हम क्या कर सकते थे, 30/10 के माइनस लाइक अगर हम इसमें 5 मल्टीप्लाई कर देते सपोज करो तो कितना हो जाता, -15/5, राइट? तो अब इससे द सेम थिंग, द सेम आंसर वुड हैव कम -3 ओनली, एंड द सेम प्रोसेस वी कुड हैव फॉलोड लाइक -14/15, sorry 5, -13/5 and -12/5, -11/5. Understood? Getting it? Like the same way we could have gone through. So now the next question is 5 rational numbers between -2 and 2. The same thing as I have told you. -2 को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, -12/6, राइट? और 2 को क्या लिख सकते हैं हम, 12/6। क्या इसके बीच में आप 5 रैशनल नंबर्स लिख सकते हैं? Obviously, I guess now you can write -11/6, -10/6, or 9/6, 9/6, 10/6, 11/6 and 12/6. Any rational numbers you can take and you can write. ठीक है? Understood? I guess now you have understood what it will become. -12/6 के और 12/6 के बीच में कितना हो गया, -11/6, -10/6. You can also say that 10/6, then 9/6, and then 10. This has become 9/6. This is 10/6. This is 11/6, and this is 12/6. How many rational numbers? 1 2 3 4, and one more will take 1 0 also here. It's okay, right? 0 also. 0 is also a rational number. 0.1, right? So 10/6, 11/6, and 12/6. I hope now it's clear to you. Now the same thing, the same question as I was telling you earlier. there are two rational numbers and you have to find 100 rational numbers between them. What you have to do? 1 by 5 and 2 by 3. In between these two numbers, you have to find 100 rational numbers. So how we are going to do? We are going to multiply by by such number that the denominator becomes same and we have enough distance between these two numerators so that we can accommodate how many rational numbers? 100 rational numbers. So can you tell by what number we should multiply this? You can check. We can multiply it by 60. Okay, so it will become 60 upon 300, and since we have to here also we have to make the denominator same, so what it will be? We have to multiply by 100, so it will become 300 and 100 will be multiplied, so it is 200. So how much? See, the denominator is same, right? And how much distance we have? We have 140 something, right? So we can accommodate 100 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. That's 60 upon 300. That is 60 upon 300, and this is what? 200 upon 300. So we can write 100 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Likewise, as I have told you, you can write any rational number between these two. Understood? So, and like 100 rational numbers you can write. You don't have to write all the 100 rational numbers. You just have to understand that like this way we can do that. So I hope this is clear to you, and with this I have covered all the types of questions from the textbook also. And if you still have any doubt in understanding in any of the concept, in any of the today's concept, you can go through the video once again, and if still you don't get, you can ask me on my personal number. So students, there's homework for you, that after going through the video you have to complete from NCERT. You have to complete exercise 1.2 in your fair copy. As you have done your previous works, in the same way you have to follow all the pattern, and you have to do the questions, all the questions from the exercise 1.2 in your fair copy. And from LR also you have to do the milestone 2 in your fair copy. The same thing, you have to do it in the fair copy. So I hope this is clear to you, and if you get any doubt or you are not able to understand anything, you can just contact me on my WhatsApp number. And till then, keep practicing, keep learning, stay safe. Thank you.